Hello, welcome back to Yashima Books, and the book review I have for you today is Darius the Great is Not Okay. And this is a debut novel by Adib Khorram, and it is a new kind of young adult slash coming of age with a mental health twist. So if you like international novels, because this is set in, well, mostly set in Iran, and that's pretty much the bright spot that you'll see in my review of this book, is that the writer has a great way of bringing us to Iran. And unless you've been there before, I mean, for me, I've never been, so it's kind of like totally new and very interesting to hear about this place. But the overarching theme of the book is Darius is a teenager who is battling depression, okay? And he's actually battling depression along with his father, who has depression as well. And through this, they have kind of a strained relationship, and he has a strained relationship with pretty much everyone involved in his life because of the effects of depression, where he, cries sometimes, where he doesn't really feel like he's worthy of friendship and things like that. So his depression seems to wreak havoc on his emotional state, and he uses Star Trek references throughout the story because that's kind of what he loves, and him and his father have this thing of watching Star Trek in the evenings every night. So a lot of his references are Star Trek, and so since I'm not a Trekkie, I found this a little bit annoying, and kind of brought me out of the story a bit because I had to decipher these Star Trek references. So that wasn't my thing. Again, the bright spot for the novel was when Darius flies to Iran with his family, and he learns more about his Persian roots and his family in, I think it's called Yazid. I'm not sure how to pronounce it because it's a Persian town in Iran. But there's a depth of history and culture that he learns when he gets there, and he starts to find his place. And in finding his place, he meets a friend of his age named Sarab. And Sarab has his own family issues that he's dealing with, but he really clings to Darius. And him and Darius become really great friends. And what Sarab brings to Darius is kind of something he's never had before, which is someone who doesn't care that he has depression, doesn't care that he takes medication, doesn't care that he cries. He still is a good friend to him and is still willing to learn about him and know about him. And so that was the first time Darius felt like he wasn't weird with his friends or weird around his family. So he felt like he had a home. And I thought that was really beautiful. Now, I think that the writer did try to make the relationship between Darius and Sarab the focus of the novel, but just from my point of view as a reader, I did not get that. I thought the focus of the novel was actually culture and family, was what stood out to me and what I loved most about this novel. It seemed like Darius and Sarab's relationship was kind of a back burner thing to kind of get Darius through the story. So I really didn't cling to that. I know that that's kind of what's on the back copy of this book, is that this friendship helps him through depression, etc., etc. When in actuality, it's a family book. It's a culture book, in my opinion. So overall, the story is filled with wonderful history and visuals of Persian culture, and you'll see a lot of the mental health aspects brought up in different ways. So I thought that that was very unique and interesting as well. So in the end, I guess I would recommend this book for people who like to go to new places when they go to books, and who would like to take a visit to Iran or know more about Persian culture. I think this is a great way to do it. Now, if you're looking for something more built around the mental health aspect that this book kind of sells itself on, I would say that there's others that are better out there that can do that for you. Other than that, I rated this book 3.5 stars out of 5, and I think it's worth the read just for the beauty of Iran. So Hope you guys enjoy it. Go pick it up. It comes out this month, or has come out on the 18th of September. So don't delay. Go ahead and grab this if you want to go on a nice little ride to Iran and learn about Persian culture. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.